Okay, so I was told to talk about my experience with shooting the scenes for acting for the camera. My experience was actually fairly surprising. I didn't realize that just for one scene, it takes up a whole lot of shots. I mean, I got that it probably took a very long time just to film one scene, but for as long as it did, which took up way past more than two, three, four class periods, really, which are both an hour and 20 minutes. That is a lot of time. Just especially just to film one scene. I was the director for Romeo and Juliet, and that was unbelievably hard actually because aside from all the technical difficulties that we seem to run into, making sure that the actors were there and that they had all the right clothing and so on and so forth. Another issue that seemed to get in the way was the fact that, every time that a little thing would go wrong in the scene, you would have to decide whether to cut or you would have to just ask them to go and do the line again. And many other factors would involve whether or not you would call cut or not for that. Another thing is editing. For editing scenes, that's actually unbelievably hard. You have to go through and you have to match up the audio with the scene. And I'm very glad that program doesn't actually have a save button because it just automatically saves, because otherwise I know all my work would have been lost. It's a very long, tedious process. So it's a lot of work, and I was surprised how much it actually was, but it's a very cool experience nonetheless.